Hi, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Michael.
And we're the Gaughans. So we are getting ready to watch episode 3 of Masters of the Air. Give us a recap. What's going on?
Well, I don't know that there's anything really that can continue from the last episode, but last episode we had a successful mission.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Because that first one was devastating.
Yeah. So they did a drop over, gosh, where was it? Was it off?
It was like
off the
U-boat.
Netherlands?
I think so. It was like a U-boat, like, port area.
Right. Yeah. And yeah. So Barry, I don't know why I can never remember his character's name. Starts with a C though. Yeah, his engine got hit or had trouble. So he wasn't able to keep up with the rest of the crew. Buck
is the one. Bucky is the one who grew up with that nickname.
Right.
Buck is the one.
Buck is our lead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Buck made the call for the whole squadron, whatever, to stay back with him.
Yeah.
Which was the right choice because Germans came to try and pick them off because they were wounded, but was unsuccessful. Yeah. Crosby headed navigation, was able to alter their navigation with the low speed, go over Scotland. Barry ended up going down, but survived. Yeah, made it back. Everyone survived. Yeah. All good. I was thinking how we made a comment, I think, on the last episode, how there were no casualties on that episode, but there actually were because there was the plane that went down, the practice plane that went down partway through.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know how many people were in that, if it was just the pilot doing a practice run or if it was a whole crew. They didn't say at the time, I don't think.
Well, they said the higher ups made a comment about someone from the something division dying, right. And Buck said, I think it was Buck, said his name. So that made me think that it was only the pilot. It was just one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just the pilot. They only mentioned the pilot's name.
Right.
Or, yeah. But yeah, so we at least had one casualty.
That is true.
So, sad practice run.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. What
it mattered.
Unfortunate way to go.
Yeah.
On a practice run. But
it actually made me think about, I don't know why, but my mom and her sister went to a air show in Pennsylvania, and while they were there, a plane went down.
Oh my gosh.
And the pilot actually had to ride the plane down because there were civilians around and there were houses nearby and everything, and so he had to ride it down into some trees. And so there was a plane crash and the pilot died.
Dang.
So for some reason, that just made me think of that story and how sad that was and how heartbreaking that was and just how, stuff like that. It's just so tragic when, it's a practice run or it's an air show or something like that. Those, it just feels so unnecessary.
Yeah.
And just so tragic and sad.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm trying to remember if it was in this show or I'm reading Buck Compton from Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
Memoirs right now that he wrote. And there was a story, like I said, I can't remember if it was something that was in this or if it was in that book. But there was a story about a plane getting hit. And it was, I think it was a NUCO or something in charge of that plane. And he stayed on the plane pushing everybody out of the plane. And then he wrote it down and died. But he got all of his men out first.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a crazy story.
People like that is just that's a level of being a hero that
right? Yeah.
I'm just so in awe of.
Yeah. I'm guessing it was from the book if you didn't know that story. So.
No, I don't know that story. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was in reference to, but it was, I think it was a story they had heard about a guy.
Right.
So, yeah, crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, those memoirs have some insane stories, but yeah, that was a crazy one.
Wow.
So,
that's
anyways,
crazy.
Yeah. So, but I don't know if there's any continuation from the last episode. I don't think so because they kind of wrapped up that mission. So,
right.
And I think that's how most of these are going to be is just kind of new mission.
Right, because the first one ended with the whole interrogation thing, and then they did jump into the interrogation in the second one, but there isn't really anything that was happening or about to happen at the end of the second episode to start the third episode with. So
yep,
it'll be interesting to see where this one takes us.
If you want to give this video a like, if you like it, that helps us out a lot, especially since we're just launching this channel, getting going. Comment below. Don't really have any specific. Just let us know, like always, if you have any information about this episode or stories surrounding these people. We'd love to hear the details of missions and stuff like that.
Or even just say hi and tell us where you're from. Like, it's so fun to build community, get to know each other, and meet each other. So if you're here, you're hanging out, and you plan on subscribing, coming along for more videos, we'd love to have you just say hey down in the comments and let us know where you're from. Yeah,
the reason we're kind of launching all this is just to have that experience of experiencing new things with other people who enjoy them, because that's such a fun experience. So.
It is. We have some really, really close friends. Their names are Daniel and Caleb, and we all used to live together in the same town, and we would always have movie nights and watch TV series and shows together, watch new movies together, watch YouTube videos together, that kind of stuff. And honestly, we just miss that because we all live in different parts of, well, honestly, not even different parts of the country, because Caleb's living back in Canada now. But we just miss that. We miss getting to hang out with friends and watch TV, watch movies. So we're kind of hoping to recapture some of that experience here with you guys. So
just looking for a community to watch stuff with.
Yeah. So come hang out with us. Come join us. Let's hang out together. Let's get to know each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say hey down in the comments and introduce yourselves. We're looking for our Caleb and Dan. No, I'm kidding. We're not trying to replace them.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. You moved away. What
so did we.
Yeah,
we all split up.
That's true. We're going to get the band back together.
Yeah, and we also have a Patreon going where obviously you can get early release on these. You can get uncut reactions if you're one of those people that likes to watch just along with us, the whole uncut reaction. And we're also going to do polls over there, like choosing what to watch. And we're also going to try and just be really active as a community on Patreon as well. I feel like that's more, we can be more of like a almost like a social network type over there.
Yeah.
So definitely join us over in the Patreon so we can kind of hang out and get to know each other on a closer knit level.
Yes, absolutely. We would love that.
So let's go ahead and dig into Masters of the Air, Episode 3.
Awesome. Here we go.
Rated TVMA for flashing lights.
That'd be so hard if that was like an actual issue you had. And like,
like epilepsy?
Yeah, like you could be watching a TV show and not be able to actually watch that episode.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything you can do for flashing lights to be able to watch an episode. You know?
I don't know.
Exactly 1 year ago to the day, the 8th Air Force sent up its first maximum effort, 12 B-17s.
That's tiny.
That is tiny.
The 8th will be sending up a max effort with 3 air task forces, totaling 376 heavy bombers and 240 fighters. That's the largest air armada ever assembled in the history of mankind.
They've grown a bit in a year.
Holy cow.
That's massive.
In the first task force, targeting the Messerschmitt 109 engine assembly plant in Regensburg. Second and third task forces will hit the ball bearing factories in Schweinfurt. And no war machine moves without ball bearings. We knocked German production offline for months. There's no telling how many lives we could save.
I look very nervous.
Yeah. Crosby especially.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This is Regensburg.
It's like central.
That's a lot of flying time over crowd territory.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It is.
Going across and then down across Italy.
But
okay, I'm already nervous.
the Mighty 8th has a plan.
Are we attacking at night?
Yeah, maybe they're finally doing that. Or distraction on the ground.
Execution and timing will be essential.
Why does that red line go all the way down to Africa?
That is a characteristically astute question, Kurt, and I'll answer that in a moment, if I may.
All right, laugh now.
3 task forces will assemble over the channel and then split here. Now, the Luftwaffe will only be able to mount a sizable defense against our first task force. The second and third task forces should be dropping their bombs on the ball bearing factory in Schweinfurt, while we're dropping our bombs on Regensburg. As we drew the, how can I put this, the shitty end of the stick on the approach, and we're taking the brunt of the enemy fighters, They've come up with an ingenious plan that is sure to confuse the hell out of the crowds. That's because you're headed to Africa, gentlemen. 12th Air Force will welcome you with open arms, ice-cold beer, and lobster tail. If you get lucky.
So their job is to go in and take the brunt of the attack.
Now for some bad
Yeah,
news.
that's not the job
In
I
our
want.
wing,
And everyone else comes in and
we're
bombs.
tail end Charlie.
Oh my gosh.
Lead squadron is the 418th Major Kidd as command pilot of the group. In addition, Major Egan will be flying in Captain Crookshank's Ford as reserve command pilot of the group.
Let me guess, it's gonna rain.
100% chance.
That's quite right, sir. Topped by 5
The hell's a reserve command pilot?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Cloud will reduce
I don't know.
the coast.
You had nothing to do with it?
Visibility will be up to 3 miles all the way to the target.
And the success of this mission rests upon getting all 3 task forces precisely coordinated over the channel. Well, there's no pass fake.
That means a fake pass in sports talk.
0 to 520 in 10 seconds. Good luck. See you all in a few days. Pack.
Nice. Everyone's synchronizing. Yeesh. That's foggy.
Pea soup. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit. Neither do they.
Entire wing on temporary hold.
All 3 task forces are socked in. We got a 30-minute delay.
You're on the way through Purgatory, and you reach a fork in the road.
One road goes to Valhalla.
The other goes to Hell, Damnation.
On each of the road is a goblin. One goblin always tells the truth.
The other is a tricky little fucker. He always lies, okay?
What's the one question that you need to ask that's going to tell you the right way to go?
Stand by for 30 more minutes. You got complaints? Take it up with operation.
Hey! Strongly worded letter to follow. Delayed another half hour, fellas. Can't we just take off? Because we can't. It's fog.
Haven't the pilots been trained for that?
They can fly upside down with a lollipop in their mouth. But if there's a cow on the moon,
God, those two look so young. It's the same two you said last episode.
Yeah.
if we go head to head with a cow, she'd accordion with us in it.
Do you know the answer to that riddle?
I wasn't even thinking about it. What's the answer?
I don't remember. It's something like, I don't know, you ask one if the other one would tell you, like, this is the way to Valhalla. And based on, I don't remember exactly how it works out. It's something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Right. If you know the answer, drop it in the comments.
$10 says the 2nd and 3rd task force is already up in the air.
They wouldn't hit their target before we formed up with them.
What if they do?
And this genius plan is shit.
Hey, Buck.
Hey, Kurt.
Ow!
Some soup, huh? Fog like this back home always spooked me as a kid.
No one likes the fog.
Does feel like a bad omen.
I know.
You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. I feel like this could be a big one. We could do some real damage.
If you can see
Yeah.
to hit your target.
See you in Algeria.
See you there, Buck.
I hate moments like that because it always feels like foreshadowing of like one of you isn't gonna make it.
Right.
Like I hate moments like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, we'll see you there. See you over there.
I know. I'm like, oh no. What does that mean?
Yep.
They'll have to catch up, sir.
Okay, so I need to jump in here. I'm editing this video right now, and I noticed that our conversation we just had totally went over the top of a conversation that was happening in the show, and because of that, and then us seeing this line right here, it caused a world of confusion of how we understood things were happening in this episode. So, we saw this line but missed the rest of this, and it was our understanding that the other groups had already taken off, and now they were being sent up to catch up with them, whereas what this line is actually saying is that the other tasks will have to catch up with our guys. So when we have our discussion throughout the rest of this episode, and I think at the beginning of the next episode discussing this is the line right here that threw us off. It made us think that our guys were having to catch up with the other groups that were already in the air. So, apologies for that.
Engine start at 0640. Send up a flare to resume operations.
Oh my gosh. So they did start without him.
We're sending them straight into hell. Alone.
Jeez.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, that wing coming off is just... This opening sequence gets me every time.
Yeah.
Like, it is so intense and scary.
Yeah.
And, like, just powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives me Band of Brothers vibe.
Yeah.
Rather than the Pacific vibe, because the Pacific just had, like, the pencil drawing with the little charcoal tip breaking away, which was super cool.
Right.
But it wasn't as emotional as Band of Brothers. I was wondering if this was going to come to play. Pretty sure that was the D-Day invasion. I was just going to ask if I wonder if they were involved in the D-Day invasion. I don't know that for sure that it was, but that absolutely looked like it.
Right. We'll have to see. Man, look at all those planes.
It's crazy. This guy's over Belgium. Still 4 hours to go. Oh my gosh.
Command pilot to crew. Anyone see the other task forces?
Radio negative. Voice negative. Dial negative.
They said we get the brunt of it, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the other task forces were supposed to be sweeping up after us to make sure they don't come back for seconds. Where are they, huh?
If you're hyperventilating, wouldn't it be better to keep your mask on to get an oxygen supply rather than
carbon monoxide? I don't know.
Backseat driver. That's right, Frank.
Come on, Buck. Keep pace with us.
Looks like we got stood up by the other divisions. They ain't trying too hard with this flak.
Keep it clear for the fighters.
Right.
Shit! Fighters in 10 o'clock! 10 o'clock! They're going for Buck! Fighters, 2 o'clock! 9 o'clock, low! More coming!
I wonder how you turn in that upper bubble thing.
Yeah.
Or this.
Right.
Left wing is hit!
I always get nervous when they, like, follow the planes towards theirs and keep shooting. I'm like,
yeah.
Careful, guys.
Oh man, you do not want to go down there. You are in the middle of enemy territory.
Yeah.
They hit Clevitt!
Oh, that was him.
We're losing airspeed. We need to increase power. Do it. Norman, stop! We're both here! What's your damage?
Oh.
How's the bomb sight? Bomb sight is okay!
This is so
Torch handle's blown off!
Oh no. Nice. Nice.
Jesus! They're coming from everywhere! Buck's hit! Alright, Murph, I'm taking that gun.
You're right. You are shaking.
I know, this is so intense. No, I'm not alright. I'm not okay.
Hit him, boys!
God, they go by so
Please
fast.
hit
I
'em,
can't believe you can
boys.
actually see them.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Huddle support is gone. You see any shoots?
Oh. So they got out.
Oh, it'd be so scary to be parachuting into Germany.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta hope you're just being taken a prisoner when you land. And
Yeah.
Right! Did we fail? How's the crew? Abandoned ship, bail out! Abandoned ship, bail out! Did you say abandoned ship? Yes, goddammit! Destroy the orders and bail!
eating the orders.
Eating them.
George, stop the bomb!
Oh, this is intense. This would be so scary.
Yeah. Is that guy's still trapped on the bottom, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the crew! I'm stuck! The elevation clutch is jammed! It won't crank!
Oh. Please get
gosh.
him out. Please, both of you get out. Oh.
Watching him spin like that is insane.
Yeah.
Now he's having to fight against the force too. With spinning.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Come on, quit! Please!
He's gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, babyface.
element is gone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
We need to join the 418th.
I can't imagine having to live with that. Like, I mean, there's nothing he could do, but...
There's nothing he could do. If he had stayed a second longer, he would be dead also, but...
Oh my gosh, the guilt
that
you would feel.
moment would those moments would replay through your head for the rest of your life, and just... that, like, soul-clenching, gut-clenching, just...
Oh my gosh.
awfulness.
Yeah.
Just, oh.
Making that decision. It's insane. Yeah, oh my gosh.
Every Luftwaffe base in Belgium has been scrambled.
Oh my gosh.
We're still more than 3 hours away from the IP.
There's that wing going off.
Christ!
But you're gonna get a vacation in Africa for a few days, so...
He's not breathing.
Oh my gosh, his leg's gone.
Waist to 11. Smith is dead, sir. You okay? Yeah. Get back up there, man. You're gone. Waist to pilot. Fitting speed hit.
Oh my gosh.
We're losing her. No, we're not. No! He's under control. Get him on.
You're gonna lose everybody on this mission.
I think he's dead. No, Vicky. Vicky, wake up. He's not gonna make it. Island to crew. Bail out. Bail out.
Oh my gosh, he's still alive.
If we drop him, he'll die. He's gonna die anyway, Lieutenant. No, he's not. Go, I'll be right behind you. Go. Promise me. I'm gonna keep her level till everyone.
He's going down with it.
He's gonna try and land it.
I'm getting us down, Dick. It's a long field, all right? Stay with me. Come on.
I mean, there's nothing he can do once he's down to save him, though.
Sir, the second and third task forces have just crossed the channel. 5 hours late. Gotta help our boys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Hit! No! You! No! The column may be jamming on something! Compensate! I can't! Help me! It's too much. We need to bail out. Engine 3 is on fire too. Pilots and crew, get ready to pick. You son of a bitch! We are gonna sit here and take it! Leave pilots and crew, we're gonna stick with our...
I just don't know what to do with this episode so far, like...
They teased us with that last episode, man, having everyone survive. Just to kill everybody off in this episode, apparently.
Looks like the crowds are heading back to refuel.
So they may get a little break now.
Oh my gosh.
Except they said they're assembling all of the Luftwaffe to come after them.
Yeah.
Eyepiece. 30 seconds to bomb release. Prepare to hand over aircraft.
Now my hand is shaking.
I know, I'm like so just like...
Roger, my aircraft. Fighters, 10 o'clock!
Oh my gosh.
Bomb bay doors opening! Bombs away!
Jeez. Oh my gosh. A shockwave from him, that's cool.
That factory! He's gone!
Look at that.
Mission accomplished, boys. Gotta make a little pit stop in Africa.
Oh my gosh.
Allemand?
I'm American. Can you help me?
Wait here.
How many left behind us? 9. Is Clemensport still with us? They're still with us.
Jeez. All smoke on those guys.
We're pulling left. How are the elevators looking? The left one's shot to hell.
Jeez, there's like
How
nothing
is
left
that
of
thing
it.
flying?
Tail the pilot. We lost another fort. I think it was Oaks.
Oh,
Roger.
Wow.
I think if we're gonna ditch, we should...
You need to calm down, dude.
Shot to shit, sir. I'm not planning to sit this thing out in the Starlink. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Haul him back to the abandoning ship. 8 shoots, 9, all 10. Norman, Strout, how you doing? Just taking in the view in the fresh thin air.
Fresh
Freezing,
thin air.
probably.
Glad I had you with me. Great job, fellas.
Wow.
This is so stressful.
I know, I keep having to relax my shoulder. My shoulders keep like tensing up, and I'm like... You never know when it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he figured it out.
Do you know when we lost Biddick?
Oh, no. I thought maybe he was gonna answer the riddle.
I don't think a goddamn navigator in the entire wing had time to work the log.
I just want to get it right, okay?
Oh.
I know, Cross. I guess they went down, 1100.
Yeah, got it. 1100.
Pilot to navigator, we got just under 600 gallons left.
Can it get us to Africa?
No, mate. It looks like we might need more like
750 at present speed.
Dump everything now bolted down. Bomb sight, guns,
Ammo, everything.
You saved my bomb site?
We're over water, Norm. Krauts won't get it.
Jeez. God, I can't imagine how heavy those ammo boxes are. Wow.
Looks like Van Noy's gonna ditch in the water.
Van Noy ditched smoothly in water, 350 miles from land.
Is he good?
Any food would taste amazing right now. He almost died.
Louise, turn around.
Resistance?
You will not know my name and you will forget my face.
Yes.
You want to escape back to England? I can help you, but know this. If you turn yourself into the Germans now, you will become a prisoner under the Geneva Conventions. But if you choose to attempt to escape, you will be treated as a spy if captured, and likely you will be executed. And which you choose, surrender or escape?
Watching it, it's easy to say you want to escape, but my goodness, when you're actually in that situation, at risk of death.
That it? That Africa?
Pilot to crew. Africa dead ahead.
Cross, are we where we're supposed to be?
Because if we're not, we're going to land in that sand.
We should be seeing the base
At 184 any minute.
Cross, we're running on fumes. Are you sure about this?
Telling the truth, gentlemen. Sure as I can read and count.
That'd be stressful.
I think I see it. 12 o'clock. And change.
Close enough, Kraz. Close enough.
All right, nice work.
He's got it with him.
Pilots and crew,
Prepare for landing.
To Valhalla, boys.
Jeez.
I bet landing never felt so good.
Right? Oh. As soon as you get your feet on the ground, that's gotta feel amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the answer to that riddle?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Pretty sure this ain't Valhalla.
Jeez, they are destroyed.
Where's the welcoming committee?
Curious if we'll get stats at the end of this. I want to know how many were there and how many they lost. And
yeah,
that was insane. So many going down.
There's the airstrip.
Feathering. I'm gonna sharpen the turn to the runway.
Oh gosh.
All engines feathered. We're a glider now. 200 feet.
They have landing gear?
Slow us down.
Oh my gosh.
100 feet.
Wait.
Hold.
Now!
Right landing gear down.
Left down. Flaps a quarter.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Jeez.
Let's get that Kubel wagon.
Yeah. That Kubel wagon.
I'm so stressed out right now.
That was crazy intense. I didn't like that.
No. He's have some words with his co-pilot though.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to hold yourself together, man.
Yeah. I mean, they almost jumped way over back there. I mean, like, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know how you flew that thing all the way to Africa. But you couldn't make the runway. It's right there. Who is it?
Norman Smith.
Oh my gosh. I saw one of his legs was missing earlier. I didn't see both.
I lost 4 foot.
How many of us made it?
11 out of 21.
Oh my gosh.
What about Clater? Any shoots?
Didn't see any.
And Kurt?
I don't know.
Knowing Biddick, he's probably sipping on a bottle of schnapps right about now.
Yeah, I don't think he made it out of this one.
I don't think he did.
We're gonna get through this. Don't you stop believing that.
Sure, Bucky.
So I feel like that episode was about 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It was like I could feel it was coming to an end, and I'm like, wait, no.
I feel
no,
like
we just started this episode.
I felt like it was like 10 minutes long. Like, that was so stressful and so intense that it just completely flew by. I cannot believe that we are done with the episode. Like, that was insane.
Yeah, that was one of the most intense 45 minutes I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even compare it to anything, the intensity of just, like, nonstop being on edge like that.
I feel speechless, to be honest. Like, I don't know how...
There's way too much to process.
Yeah.
That happened so fast. Like, everything happened all at once.
I mean, it's like so many people just got lost so quickly.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little confused, too, because I feel like they told them to go because they thought the other two were going. And they were going to be without them, but then they were 5 hours behind them? Did I misinterpret that? Like, why did they tell them all of a sudden they had to go? I
don't know. Yeah, I guess I missed kind of
Why was there that sudden urgency? Like, send up the flare now, we gotta go now.
Well, I don't remember who it was that was talking. They were talking about, like, what if they're still going or are going right now and we're waiting here? And they're like, oh, no, that won't happen.
Right.
And then it sounded like he got the radio saying they were going, so go.
Right. That's what I thought. But
and
then
you can catch up.
Yeah, like they were going to have to catch up with the second and third.
Right.
And I was like, well, how's that going to work? Because they were supposed to be the first and like taking the heat of it all.
Which they did.
But it sounded like the second and third were actually going to be ahead of them and they were going to have to catch up. Unless I misunderstood that. And then all of a sudden the second and third are 5 hours behind them and they're sitting ducks out there by themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. We definitely missed something. Some part of this. If you understand what happened, please put it in the comments, because I don't understand how I don't understand how it messed up. Obviously it messed up. The order was all mixed up. Timing was all mixed up, but I don't quite understand how it happened. I don't
understand why they told them to go as if there was this sense of urgency.
Right.
But then the second and third still waited for, it seems like, another 5 hours.
Yeah. Right.
Like, why? What happened there?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's confusing to me, and yeah. But it's like the number of people that got lost, and like...
That shot out the back when it was just open and he was just watching, or out the front, I don't remember what it was, but he was just watching just destruction.
That was insane.
And then the guy flying by, that was...
Oh.
Can you imagine watching a guy split in half on your wing?
No.
Like, that was insanity.
That was.
And it looked like the guy was alive, flying through the air, too, up to that point. Like,
right. And, I mean, it was just chaos. Like...
Yeah.
So crazy. And then, like, the guy who had to leave Babyface in the turret, and just, like, the thought of what he had to live with for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
And it's like, if he had stayed, he would be dead also.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then, like,
he made the right call.
Yeah. But so devastating.
Yeah.
Biddick riding the plane down to try and save...
Yeah, to save the guy that was wounded. That probably was, like the other guy said, he's going to die as soon as you land. Like, looked like he was blown through the neck. Like,
yeah.
There's no saving him. You're in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere. He's going to die.
Yeah.
But, yeah, couldn't leave him. And I understand that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they left any guessing that he might have survived that. Because, I mean, it
was such a big explosion. Yeah. Like, the whole thing just...
I don't want to believe that he's gone, but he has to
I don't want to either, but I feel like he is.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to be wrong.
Yeah.
I would love to be wrong, but I feel like he's gone.
So it looks like, and I tried to stop it before it started to do the next on.
Right.
I can't stand when shows do that. Like, I'm going to watch it. You don't need to tease me with it.
No, you don't need
Spoil
to convince
things.
me.
But it looks like we're going to be following him as he tries to escape.
Tries to get back.
So it's interesting. I wonder if he's going to be the only one we follow, if they're going to see any of the other people that landed, or if they're all just going to get captured and stuck in POW camps.
What a scary thing to be parachute over Germany. Like,
yeah, I hope we get to see a decent amount of like the resistance.
Yeah.
Especially in Belgium. I don't know anything about the resistance movement through Belgium.
I don't either. I mean, I know a fair amount about in Holland.
Yeah.
Because I'm Dutch. And so, like, I grew up in a Dutch community. Hearing those stories and hearing about the Dutch resistance and then watching Band of Brothers. And then you have actually looked into that more.
Yeah. I read two really amazing books on the Dutch resistance.
Yeah.
3 Ordinary Girls, I think it was called, which was about 3 teenage girls that were a part of the Dutch resistance. They're heroes, but they should be. There's a lot of controversy around that, but amazing. Like one of the greatest books I've ever read. But yeah, most of the Dutch resistance was women and children because they were not suspected.
Right.
So they were able to just wander around throughout the Germans and nobody would guess that they were a part of the resistance. So that was an amazing one. And then I don't remember the name of the other one. It was called Dutch. It might have just been called Dutch Girl, but it was the biography of Audrey Hepburn during her time living, which I had no idea. I know you're a huge Audrey Hepburn fan, and I'm a big fan of hers as well, but I had no idea that not only was she living there, but she was a huge part of the Dutch resistance as well.
That's definitely a book that I want to read as well. I have not read it, and I really want to.
Yeah. So it taught me a lot about like what was going on with the Dutch resistance during that time and just Holland or Netherlands in general throughout the occupation, a 5-year occupation or longer. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I hope that was a long story just to...
It was a tangent.
...touch on. I hope we get to see some of the resistance part of Belgium, because that's a part that's always fascinated me, and I think it doesn't get covered enough. I mean, we, especially as Americans, we always watch something as Americans are the heroes, came in to save the day during World War II.
Right.
And I don't think nearly enough focus happens on the resistance that was happening for the 5+ years of these countries that were occupied that never gave up.
Yeah.
Like their government may have officially surrendered to the Nazis, but man, there were resistance fighters that were causing mayhem throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
And never giving up no matter how bad it got. So
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope we get to see some of that as he's trying to escape Belgium.
Yeah. I think one of the amazing things to me about World War II is the stories of ordinary people and how they dug deep down inside to find extraordinary strength and heroism. I know another thing that was really amazing when I was in school is prison I am blanking. Concentration camp. A concentration camp survivor named Hanneke Ippisch came to our school and she has a book called Sky, and I read her book, and then she came to our school and she gave a talk and we got to meet her, and just even just another ordinary person, and Corrie ten Boom's story and different people like that, hearing their stories of living in that time and what they went through and how ordinary people reached deep down inside to find that strength and helped each other and took care of one another and, stood up for other people. And just those stories are incredible to me.
Amazing.
I think it's so important to tell those stories and to read those stories, because the world can seem so dark sometimes.
Right.
That was such a dark time in our world history.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But then just remembering that there's goodness in the hearts of ordinary people.
Yeah.
And that we can reach out to each other and love and care for each other is just so powerful.
Yeah, and it is, especially those ordinary people, it's nice because it gives you somebody that you can relate to on a more personal level of, this is just an ordinary citizen. This isn't some trained soldier going out and fighting and, resisting this evil. It's just people. But this
heavy
episode,
conversation after a heavy episode.
Yeah, it feels fitting. So yeah, this is definitely my top episode. It's the hardest one to watch so far, but it definitely is my top episode so far. I mean, it sucks so many people lost, but it was so well done.
Yeah.
And like you said, it felt like about a 10-minute episode.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was absolutely insane.
Never had something fly by that quickly.
I want to say that number 2 is my top episode just because it left me with happier feelings.
Yeah, that was good.
In reality, I have to agree
Successful
with
mission,
you.
no casualties. This was a successful mission, but...
I could use another episode 2 right now. I mean, just being honest.
Yeah. I'm curious what happened to the rest of the people, too.
Yeah, what happened with the second and third?
Yeah, because they said they left with 21 and came back with 11.
11.
And there's 10 on each. So they lost 100 people from their group.
Oh my gosh.
If that's how that math is still going there. So that's just insane to lose 100 people that quickly.
And they didn't lose all of them. Some of them parachuted out.
Yeah, true.
So they're not all, it's not 100 people dead, but
true.
it's...
Yeah, but you never know at that point.
Yeah, because there was several of them where they're like, 10 shoots, 10 shoots.
Yeah, like there was the one that went over the water that I'm sure, I guess I'm not sure, but I'm assuming will get rescued.
Yeah.
Or captured.
Yeah.
So.
They were 350 miles from land, though. Like, that's...
Yeah, but there was a lot of stuff patrolling at that time.
That's true.
And I'm sure they just needed to contact somebody.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully they had a raft or something.
I would assume they have some sort of a rescue or emergency something in those.
Yeah, I don't know what the planes were equipped with.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I know they had parachute infantry. They had flotation devices. So I would think these people would have some sort of a flotation device too.
Right.
Not sure.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We would love to have you like this video, comment down below, introducing yourself, and just sharing any insights you have, any stories you have, anything like that, anything you feel led to share. And we are just so grateful for each and every one of you and to have you along on this journey with us. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.